Hey everybody, this is Tracy here with another edition of A View from Tracy's Point, and we are here with a very short video. As I told you guys yesterday, Don Russell was expected to enter a guilty plea in the Eastern District of New York on his interstate stalking charges, and that took place today. So hold on a second and we'll get into it. Okay, so before we get started, I want to go back to the video that I did yesterday regarding Don and the Southern District of New York case, and so you guys know when I'm talking, when I'm not reading the motions or whatever and I get to talking, sometimes I'll ask questions out loud. And one of the questions that I asked out loud was, hey, if Don was in Chicago, according to the Southern District of New York, making all these threats to the Newhouse Theater, then how was he in New York with the whole Faith Rogers thing? And so I had to go back and read the transcript from when Kelly Rogers, who is Faith Rogers' mom, when she testified, and basically she testified about meeting Cash Jones at this restaurant, and that Cash's cousin, Michael Williams, was there. Remember, he pulled back the jacket and they could see his weapon in his waistband. And so I was like, okay, but where did Don, because I remember them talking about Colin Don. Remember, he went by that name, Colin, depending on how you pronounce it, Dunn, D-U-N-N. And so so she testified, then the defense went up, and then the prosecution went behind the defense and had her recap what she said about the incident at the restaurant. And then after that, they went into these text messages that she was receiving while they were in New York. And so that's where I was getting the confusion about Don being there, because I was like, I know Don had something to do or was connected in some type of way. And so basically Kelly testified to the fact that she was getting these text messages from a Chicago phone number, and that when she asked the person, well, who are you? They said that their name was Colin, or Colin, however you want to pronounce it, C-O-L-O-N. And so I just want to clarify that. So when I'm thinking off the dome, okay, and I'm just saying, wait a minute, I thought this, or wait, I thought they said this. I'm not saying that that's factual information. I'm just thinking, because y'all know I have read thousands upon thousands of pages of documents in this case. And so, bits and pieces come to my memory. And so as for today, Matthew Russell with Inner City Press, you guys know, he does a lot of the court cases in New York. He goes from the Southern District of New York to the Eastern District of New York. And then I believe there's like a Western District or something like that. Every now and then he'll talk about another court, federal court in New York. And so he was at Don Russell's hearing, and nothing really came out as far as why whether Don was pleading guilty just because it was a stupid charge and he knew he wasn't going to get more than 5 years, or if there's something going on behind the scenes behind this guilty plea. We still don't know that. And so what Matthew said about today, he said on July 26, Russell pled guilty in the Eastern District of New York to harassing Faith Rogers, and that Inner City Press went to Brooklyn and covered it, and that Judge Donnelly asked Don Russell, what did he do? And basically what Matthew said happened was that Don blamed everybody else for why he got this charge. And one of the people that he blamed was his mama. He said that his mother, and something about a PowerPoint and something else was sent to him, and a PowerPoint and a video. And he claimed that the photos did not show any extremities of Faith Rogers. And remember, they were saying that the images that Don was using were actually images that Faith had sent to Mr. Kelly. So it wasn't like Mr. Kelly had illegally filmed her or recorded her. This was stuff that she had sent to him. And so I guess they like cropped it or whatever just to show Faith that they meant business. And then I guess they were going to, you know, expose more, you know, as time went on to convince her to drop her lawsuit against him. But in any event, it didn't work. And Don is facing, well, the charge was up to 5 years in prison. He pled guilty. He won't be sentenced until November 17th. And I believe his sentencing in the Southern District of New York is November 21st. And he's most likely going to get less than 33 months because one of the stipulations is that he cannot appeal his sentencing if it's less than 33 months in prison. So that makes me think that she is going to give him less than the 33 months. And he may get off easy like Richard Arline did and get time served, even though he ain't served a day in jail. So it looks like Michael Williams really got the short end of the stick because he is in prison now for 8 years. But of course, his situation really had nothing to do with this case. But real interesting. Everybody's going to jail once again, except for Cash Jones. And so that was pretty much it. Just him, you know, Matthew talked about the fact that when Judge Donnelly asked him, why did he do it? He just started blaming everybody else, you know, about the PowerPoint and the video and that type of stuff. So we'll see what Ann Donnelly has to say on November 17th. And that was it. So go ahead, leave your comments below, rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And until the next time, I shall talk to you guys later.